At this point in time, what you want to do is you'll start to dig a little bit deeper into the website. You've got websites that'll make it to your watch list, and you'll watch the auction as it goes by, and just keeping an eye. And you want to firstly go ahead, and there are a few different services that we use to make sure that all the material that the website owner or the person selling is correct. The first one that you want to keep an eye at, and this is available on the Copyscape, like it's on the Flipper website, but if you're purchasing off a marketplace, you use Copyscape, and that website will create a tutorial for you, but it will enable you to find out whether or not that material is being used elsewhere on the web. Like, have they copied that material? Is it their own personal stuff? And then you also get a list of websites that you can have a look at if they do find the duplicate content, so you can verify. So starting off with Copyscape is a good thing to look at. You also want to have a look at the Wayback Machine, and that's just a website. If you Google Wayback Machine, you'll find it. But what that website does, it enables you to look at how the website has developed over the years. Now, sometimes, not every website is on there, but if the website has been around for 6 or 12 months and has got a little bit of action on it, it may be indexed in the Wayback Machine, and then you can have a look and make sure that maybe it wasn't a porn site 12 months ago, or make sure that it wasn't a link farm or something like that, anything that could potentially be bad for you. So you want to start off by digging a little bit deeper. You also obviously want to read the auction details inside and out. You need to make sure that you take the time to look at all of the different areas. I think two main areas when we're valuing websites that you really want to verify is both the traffic and also the income. They're the two things that I really want to make sure are 100% correct. So with the traffic, when I'm buying a website, I really like to see that they've installed Google Analytics. That's kind of a criteria for me with purchasing, because I know I can trust it. There are web stats that you can get through your hosting account, but for me, that I don't really rely on that as much, because we see some discrepancies between Google Analytics and those web stats as well. So find out if they've got Google Analytics and see what sort of screenshots they've got. How can they prove what it is that they're saying in their Google Analytics stats? There's the option you can actually verify stats through the Flipper Marketplace. If you're dealing off the Flipper Marketplace, then I'd want them either to set me up with a login so I can jump in and have a little bit of a look, or if they're not comfortable with that, get them to use a share screen, and you can chat with them. Some of them, you should be able to at least contact them via Skype. Ask them to either make a video, or maybe you chat with them on Skype if it's a serious website, and get them to do share screen, and you can have a look at the analytics and just tell them to log into their account and talk you through it. Similarly, same with income. If they're claiming on income, I want to see screenshots from their ClickBank. I want to see screenshots from their merchant account. I want to see the screenshots proving what it is that they say. That's really important. In fact, I suppose it's a little bit of a beware. I try and beware if they can't provide that sort of information. If they're making claims about traffic and income, yet they can't provide it, I consider it, if it's not recorded, it's never happened. And I also like to see a minimum of 6 months worth of data. And this comes back to, I suppose, I like to buy websites that are at least 6 months old. That's usually where I start. Now, you want to make sure that they've got that minimum amount of data, so you know that they're a serious player and they're not making it up. As I said, if it's not written down and it's not recorded, consider it never happening.